Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing great today. Thanks for streaming with us. We've got a cloudy day going on. We've got some scattered rain. I think it's going to be like this all day long. Most of the downpours will be light, but every once in a while we'll have a heavier downpour here and there as we head through the day today. So just kind of keep that in mind. We've got an impact day today. It is a KENS 5 weather impact alert day because we've already seen an inch, inch and a half, let's say in general. And any more rainfall will cause some ponding on roads and highways and things, so just keep that in mind. All right, current temperature right now, we're sitting at about 66 degrees. Boy, it looks really dreary out there. Normal low is 54. We were above that this morning. We haven't really moved very much at all. The low temperature this morning was 63 and we're at 66. So, I mean, temperatures are just pretty much just stuck. We're kind of at a status quo with temperatures in the 60s for the rest of the day. High today, 68. We're going to struggle to reach that. So it's just going to be kind of cool. You need a light jacket. We'll also have some just scattered rain throughout the day. Every once in a while, you may hear a rumble of thunder. And I think as we head into the overnight period, we'll have a better chance to hear the rumbles of thunder. And I think some of the downpours will be a little heavier. So far, if I was to take the average of Bexar County, I would say inch to inch and a half. And from here through Friday, I think probably another inch to inch and a half. So I think the storm total when we get to Friday is going to be around 2 to 3 inches, and that's pretty much what we thought. So that's the way it looks to me, and you can see the rainfall, generally light. And what's happening is we've got this upper level system approaching from the west, but the atmosphere is very worked over from yesterday's rainfall. It's in the 60s. It's just not real unstable. Everything's just kind of stable. And so this is what you get. You get kind of light rain. Now, to the south, as this upper level system's approaching with lift, well, you get thunder and you get lightning. Look at all the lightning strikes from Corpus to Laredo and then southward from there. So that's where all the lightning and thunder is. Not a very good chance of seeing severe weather, but if there is any, it would likely be further down to the south. Now, I still think the threat is there for some heavy rain, especially down in the south, and so that's why we've got a flood watch that is in effect until 1 o'clock on Friday from Atascosa County, Wilson County, Gonzales counties, and counties to the south from there. Current temperature outside, I showed you a while ago, we're at 66, again 67, Bernie's at 63, Hondo's at 66, and again we will warm up to 68. So we're just kind of stuck in the 60s with cloud cover. Let's take a look at that upper level system approaching from the west. You can see it just plain as day. It's that U-shaped feature. Now, if you were to just bisect that in half, the eastern half, there's lift. On the other half of that trough over the Baja and western Mexico, you see that orange shade that's a real dry atmosphere. And whenever you have a northwest wind like that in the mid levels of the atmosphere, that's a sinking motion. And so that's why you've got the orange shade. The opposite is happening across Texas, lots of lift, lots of clouds, and far south Texas, there's heavy rainfall. But as that upper level system gets closer to us, I think we've got a better chance to see some scattered heavy downpours tonight into the overnight period. So just kind of keep that in mind. All right, let's take a look at where we go from here. Until the axis of that trough, until it passes through South Texas, we will continue to have a chance for some rainfall. Again, I'm expecting another additional 1 inch to inch and a half. Weekend looks pretty good. Sunday, by the way, if you're traveling Sunday to, let's say, northeast Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, man, some of the thunderstorms there would be intense. I'm expecting a frontal boundary to push in Sunday afternoon, and we're going to be warm. We're going to be a little humid, but the cap is going to be so strong, I don't think we'll see thunderstorms here. But if your travel plans take you to East Texas or Louisiana, watch out. Some of those storms will be really intense. I don't think we'll see another chance for rain. We get a weak upper level high that builds in midweek. That'll almost guarantee that we won't see any rain. And then as we head into the following weekend, not this weekend coming up, but the following one, we may have an opportunity for some rain then. Right now it's kind of up in the air, but that's the way it looks to me. So another look, this is the high resolution computer model. I think just light rain kind of off and on throughout the rest of the day. And then tonight, we'll see that as that system gets closer to us, a few heavy downpours, especially south locations, picking up some heavy downpours. And then by tomorrow night, if you have anything planned tomorrow night, I think weather definitely improves. All right, severe weather, there's just no way. It's just too hard. There's a very slight risk from San Antonio southward, but I would put that under the very, very slight risk. Storm Prediction Center has that as a marginal risk from San Antonio southward, but if we're in the 60s, I just don't see how that's going to happen. Maybe overnight tonight, we may have a few stronger thunderstorms. There is, though, a slight risk of flooding. We're not in that flash flood watch, but there's a slight risk, and that's with some of those downpours overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Down to the south and east from Victoria to Corpus Christi, yeah, you've got a much better chance of seeing some flooding down in that direction. All right, let's take a look at the 14-day. This is the way it shapes up. Today and tomorrow are KENS 5 weather impact alert days. Temperatures today in the 60s, 100% chance of rain. We've already seen it. Tonight, 90%. Tomorrow, 90%. Near 100% chance of rain. Some of the thunderstorms overnight, they could be a little on the strong side. I'll be watching that. And then the system passes through. Friday night looks good. Over the weekend, some clouds in the morning, a little sunshine in the afternoon, mid-80s for Saturday, 87 for Sunday. I think Monday, I'm going to take those temperatures down a little bit, maybe upper 50s for a low, highs near 80. Tuesday, 61 to 84. Wednesday, about 88. And then there's going to be a front that's going to get close to us on Thursday. I threw in a 20% chance, but that front may never make it, and that's kind of wishful thinking on Thursday. But the following weekend, I'm only going to give it a 20% chance for the weekend of the 5th and the 6th, but those chances may actually go up a little bit. So we'll kind of massage that just a little. All right, before I let you go, we've got David Bellis. How are you doing, David? Hopefully you're doing good, staying dry. All right, ham and eggs, a day's work for a chicken, a lifetime commitment for a pig. Okay, you know what? That is it's deep. It doesn't sound really deep initially, but when you think about that, ham and eggs, a day's work for a chicken, but a lifetime commitment for a pig. Love it. David, you always make me think. Appreciate it. Okay, make sure and watch us at noon, 4, 5, 6, and 10, and I'll be back around tomorrow morning. And stay dry and be safe out there on those roads. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.